Welcome, guys. Let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. Just get the comments up. Let's have a little look just to make sure that it looks like it's working. Make sure my phone's not going to ding. Beautiful. All right, give us a shout out if you can see me and hear me okay. Hey, Christine. Welcome. Good to see you here. All right. Let's get this show on the road, hey? Happy Monday. Hope you're all having a good week so far. Oh, I've got a few people jumping on. Hi, Julie. Hi, Judy. Hi, Oni. Janelle, Amy, Rosemary. Welcome, everyone. Good to see you on here. Thanks for dropping in. Can hear you and see you. Excellent. Thank you, Karen. Hi, Julia. Long time no see. Welcome back. Amy, Sarah, Kaz, Justine. Welcome. Sorry, anyone that I've missed. I'm kind of jumping around the feed a little bit here. Hey, Rochelle, love. How you doing? Hey, Eva. Good morning. Where are you watching from, Eva? Kylie, Rosemary. Oh, my God, Rosemary. It's been forever. I was literally just thinking about you. Kate. Oh, hi, guys. Welcome. Hey, Pixie. Oh, I'm excited. I was pretty tempted to bail out tonight. I've got a sick kid and it's school holidays. I had the day off work. I was like, nah, I'm going to do it. Got out of my tracky dacks and put my makeup on and I'm here. Made it. Welcome, everybody. Let me know where you're watching from, guys. I am in Perth, Western Australia, and it's full winter mode here at the moment. I've had flash flooding and big storms and all sorts. Okay, I'll just give everyone a few more minutes to jump on, but I'll do a little intro for those of you that don't know me. My name is Hayley. I am Higher Path Healing. I'm an intuitive tarot reader and an intuitive energy healer. So I'm multi-modality. I've studied lots of different things. You can check out my website if you're interested in what I have learnt and what I do. But basically, I like to weave the knowledge of everything that I've learnt over many years of doing this and use my intuition to guide my sessions and my readings with you. So we've got some Victorians, New South Wales, Brisbane, Queensland, Alberta, Canada. That's where my mum was born. There you go. I think that's where my mum was born. Or is that where my friend lives? My mum was born in Canada. No, my mum was born in Vancouver. My friend lives in Alberta. How funny. Hi, Jacqueline, Kristen. Welcome, guys. Kaylee's all the way from Scotland. How cool. Got Rochelle from Bunno, classic. And Christine's from Perth as well, and Sydney. Welcome, guys. Super exciting. If you would like a reading with me, please write a question on here tonight. Nothing super heavy or really serious stuff like pregnancy or medical questions, because I'm only doing mini readings and big issues really do need and honour more time than what I can give you in a mini reading tonight. Got someone from Texas here as well. How cool. And Julia loves my macrame wall hanging. Thank you. There's a bit of a story to go with that. But yeah, it's looking good now. Hasn't always looked good. So welcome, guys. So please do write a question if you would like a card or two tonight. Okay. I feel like I've missed saying heaps of stuff. I went a bit rogue from my usual spiel. What else do I need to say? If you are interested in a reading with me, visit my website, which is higherpathhealing.com.au. And I just noticed my little ticker isn't working for some reason. Let's have a look. Why aren't you working? There we go. That's better. There's my website, guys, going along the bottom of the screen there. So I do readings within 24 hours, just little recorded ones that I send to your inbox, or I do full readings as well if you would like a sit-down video session with me over Zoom, and those sessions go for about 45 minutes where we really deep dive into stuff. But if you do have some issues coming up that you would like guidance on right now, I can do those little readings within 24 hours for you. So there you go, guys. Rochelle said, Hayley, I just wanted to say your mini reading for me last time was amazing. Things have really turned around for the better and I feel it was all from your mini reading. Thank you. Oh, that's so nice, Rochelle. I remember that one. I'm glad to hear things have improved in that department. Beautiful to hear, love. Okay, I do astro references as well. So if you know your zodiac sign, star sign, sun sign, whatever you call it, please put that with your question as well. If you know your moon sign, your rising, or any other amazing astro references from your natal chart, then drop those in as well, because I love, love, love all that stuff. I can do general readings, but if you have something specific, you're more likely to get a specific answer. And if you ask a question and I do a reading for you, please give some feedback in the comments, because often further information will come through if I get some feedback as well. So I think that's enough of a spiel for me, guys. Just done a hell of a lot of talking. And if I don't get to your question, I jump around the feed and go with whoever I'm drawn to. So please don't get offended if I don't get to you. I can only get to a certain number of people per show that I jump on and do this. And I will be back next Monday if you miss out, or always reach out for a private reading with me during the week. Okay. And guys, if you would like a reading, please follow my socials as well. That's just a really beautiful way to reciprocate some of the energy that I'm putting out tonight, doing these little free readings for you. All right. Oh, there's a birthday one drawn straight to you, Eva. Happy birthday, Cancers. Cancer and my birthday regarding new love connection. Let's have a look for you, Eva. Thanks for watching. And if you do ask questions, guys, please don't spam the feed by asking every 10 seconds. That's not going to increase your chances of a reading. If anything, it will probably decrease them. If I haven't acknowledged your question within maybe 10, 15 minutes, feel free to repost, because I know there are a lot of comments, and I do scroll up and down the feed to look for people to read for in between every session, okay? So let's have a look for you, Eva. So is your actual birthday today, Eva, or a different day? Love me a Cancer. Let me know how you went with the new moon in Cancer as well, guys. It's very, very intense, I found. New love connection for Eva. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Eva, so I feel like there might be some holding on to residual emotions and energy from the past a little bit here. The first card you've got is a Four of Pentacles, and that's often shows up when someone's got quite a guarded heart space. So it's often, you know, she's literally carrying her purse here. So it's kind of carrying that baggage from the past, which is often something painful that we quite haven't healed and moved on from yet. So it does have that sense of being a little bit guarded there, Eva. So just keep an eye out for that. Just have a bit of awareness about it, because often we do put those heart walls up when we're hurt in relationships. And then, you know, it's a kind of self-defense and a protective mechanism that we do use to emotionally protect and buffer ourselves moving forward. But if we're constantly in that space, it does make us hard to connect with people moving forward in these new relationships. Like you've mentioned, there's a new love connection going on for you there. And the next card we've got is a Six of Cups, which is a really beautiful card of connection. You can see that connection between the man and his dog in this card. In the traditional tarot deck, it's a little boy and a little girl, and the little boy is giving her flowers. So it's a card of a new connection, basically, but it can also be a card of looking back and reminiscing about what's happened in the past and looking back towards childhood. But it is a beautiful new connection card as well, and it is a card of deep, profound healing. So whatever this new love connection is in your life, I would say that it does have a beautiful potential to help heal and open your heart, but you have to be ready to be vulnerable. You have to allow that other person in so you can receive that love that you want to receive, that you might be a little bit guarded from. And as a Cancer, Cancers are so soft and intuitive and so nurturing and loving. But the thing is, it's represented by a crab. So that squishy inside can sometimes get hurt, and the shell gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and we build a bigger heart wall around us, the more hurts that happen. And then it's kind of just reinforcing the hurt, and you end up carrying around a lot of baggage and a lot of heart walls there. So just having that self-awareness, and if there is a bit of healing work to do, I would recommend just keeping a bit of awareness on it. And if you feel yourself being guarded, maybe just breathe into it. Look at where it's coming from, why you're feeling guarded, where it originated from, so you can kind of cycle back like the Six of Cups is asking you to do, and heal, because there is a beautiful connection here, and I really like where it's going, to be honest. So beautiful for you there, Eva. All the best moving forward. Love that. Beautiful cards to have together. And so Eva said yes today. So happy birthday to you for today, Eva. Everyone give Eva a little happy birthday shout out. Love that. I feel like I'm going to start coughing now. Okay. Whoops. Slammed my glass down. Sorry about that. Nothing like a good old glass slamming down on the tarot table. Okay. Eva said, thank you. You're very welcome, my dear. That resonates. Desiree said, happy birthday, beautiful soul. Christine said, happy birthday, and so has Pixie. There you go. And Hayley, happy birthday. Shout outs for you, Eva. Beautiful. Okay. Give these bad boys a shuffle. Clear out the energy. Let's have a little look. What do we got now? Just go for a little scroll around. Right. Sharon said, yes, the new moon has been intense. Any guidance around my experience with my awareness would be appreciated. Okay, Sharon, I'm not quite sure what you mean by guidance around your experience. So I'm guessing you've had something big happen for you in your life lately, or maybe possibly a spiritual experience, something like that. With my new awareness. Okay, that does sound a bit like a spiritual thing. Okay. If you would like to shed a bit more light on that, Sharon, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just pull some cards and we'll just see where that energy wants to run, okay? Let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look for Sharon. Guidance around my experience with my new awareness would be appreciated. Woohoo! You're on a journey, girl. Okay, first card we've got is Temperance. So this is a card of massive spiritual growth. To me, you're talking about an experience, and you can see the guy sitting here with his wings, and he's got the light and the dark there. Temperance is a big card about balance, and to me, it's just screaming that you're growing your wings. Okay, so Temperance is kind of 1 foot on the earth and 1 foot in the spiritual realm, and it's balancing that light and the dark. It's balancing being human, and it's balancing being a spiritual being by that same token. The next card we've got is the Chariot. So you've got two major arcana cards here. So there are very big life themes. The Chariot card is the card of Cancer as well. We are in Cancer season. So to me, this is just another confirmation of the energy that you're sitting in, and this is where you're headed now. The Chariot charges forward. Once again, it's a shout out to duality and polarity here. You've got a white and a black horse here. So once again, it's that light, dark polarity that's playing out. So you can see it very strongly between the Chariot and Temperance here. I feel like you will be tested at this time between the light and the dark, and being able to balance the two. And you're talking about a new awareness that's come onto your radar, and so guidance around your new experience with your awareness. So to me, this is that you probably will experience some of this polarity and duality. And often when we do ascend, when our wings grow that little bit more, we are tested, because it's the universe saying, are you ready for this? Are you sure? Are you fully healed from this? And then you'll get a little nudge and something will creep back up and test us. So it is that forever upcycling and leveling up experience. But the higher ascended we go, we kind of get tested more and more and more. But the way that we handle it changes, because we do have more awareness and self-awareness, and we've got some more like tools in our little kit that can help us through these times as well. So to me, it just feels like you're on a journey. Your wings have grown and you're on a journey, and how you navigate this is up to you. You've got complete free will here, but just be mindful of those little tests that might come along with this as well, Sharon, because they do creep up. So I hope that helps, my dear, and I hope that makes sense for you. But yeah, big major cards there. Big major cards. And your wings are definitely growing, my love. It's a beautiful, beautiful time. Okay, don't forget to follow my socials, guys. The links are in the video description. Give us a like, follow, subscribe on my different channels, and then you get free content as well and stay updated with my latest offerings. And I do daily card pulls as well, so you get a bit of daily energy that you can follow. They last for 15 seconds and always have cool music with them, so it's a super fun little daily way to get some good vibes in your life. Okay. Now, what did I just see there? Sharon said that all makes perfect sense to me. Thank you so much. You're welcome. And if I give you a reading that you love, guys, another way to reciprocate the energy is to leave me some feedback on my Facebook page. Just leave a little comment. That will be so much appreciated as well, because that's how I drum up business, and that's what can keep me doing these free readings for you as well. So it's a super easy way to say thank you, and I will be super thankful as well. Okay, Christine, so Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini. Okay, so that's Aquarius Sun, Taurus Moon, Gemini Rising, I think. I can't always see every emoji on my streaming software. What career path should I follow to align me with, please? I love your little unicorns there, very Aquarian. Love that. Okay. Zodiac Aquarius. Let's have a look. What career path? Let's have a look for some good career vibes for Christine. Oh, I feel like you need to be doing something, your own business, it seems. So to me, you need a bit of a, what's the right word? A different perspective on career. The first card we've got that's come out is the Tower, which is really interesting, asking for career guidance. So it's about kind of, to me, this is about unlearning everything you've believed your career path to be so far, if that makes sense. And it's about changing the way that you look at money, finances, and security as well. Often, it sounds so cliche to be like, oh, don't worry about money, it's not important, or, spirituality. Obviously, we've got bills to pay. We all need to pay for somewhere to live and to put food on our table and to put our kids through school, all that stuff. But there is a lot of conditioning as well around the way that we're taught to live and what's normal and the way that society expects us to be and behave and go to work and contribute to society. So there's all of those things as well, but obviously we need balance between the two. And if you need to make X amount of dollars a week to live, then obviously that's a big part of it as well. But the Tower card only comes in when something wasn't really built on solid foundations. So it is that kind of crumbling away of what hasn't worked in the past. So whether this be belief systems or whether this be a completely different direction that your career needs to take to follow and align you with that purpose. The next card we've got is the Queen of Pentacles. So to me, this lady's a boss. She's amazing with her money. She's good at investing. She's kind of got everything sussed out in her life around finances, security, home, family. So this, to me, speaks of a businesswoman or someone that's good at giving advice around this kind of thing as well. So even something like a counsellor, helping others find their purpose, because the Queen of Pentacles is so cool, calm, collected and secure in her energy. So if you can step into this energy and you've got a Taurus moon, so, this, to me, the Queen of Pentacles is the energy of Virgo, but she's a real solid earth sign the way that Taurus is as well. It's about that real material security. And being a Taurus moon, I feel like you can give some really good advice to this about to others as well. If owning your own business isn't really your thing, then something where you're helping to guide and counsel others through various stages that light you up. You're an Aquarius sun, so you're highly intellectual and you're very, very skilled at kind of being specialised in whatever area floats your boat. So, there's a lot of guidance and a lot of possible creative energy to create your own business as well. So I hope that helps and resonates a little bit, Christine. It's not super specific as in you should be a dentist or a vet, something like that, but hopefully the energy that I've mentioned kind of speaks to you a little bit and you're picking up on what I'm putting down. and hopefully you get something out of that, my love. So beautiful energy for Christine. And oh yeah, Gemini rising. So yeah, you can be super, super specialised. I forgot about that little Gemini sneaking in there. Okay. Let's have a little look. And Pixie, my love, I can see heaps of your comments, my dear. Do you have an actual question? A son born on Christmas Day, another born on Good Friday. Please do a reading for me, what I need to know. Okay. All right, Pixie, I will pull some cards for you, my love. Pixie, oh, I've just scrolled down and saw it. You are wonderful. Thank you. I think you're all wonderful, and thank you for sharing your Monday with me. Okay, let's have a look, Pixie. And guys, if I am talking about comments that you can't see, it's because I'm streaming to a few different locations on Facebook and on my YouTube channel. So don't freak out. I'm not just talking to myself or spirit. I can see all of your comments on my feed as well. But there are quite a lot of you on here at any one time. Okay, so what do I need to know, please? Anything, something. Okay, Pixie. All right, I feel like you've got some conflicting energy here. On one hand, you kind of want to go out and take on the world. You've got the Queen of Wands here, and she's very go-getter. She's highly inspired, highly creative. She's that, you know, fun girl at the party who's the social butterfly. So she's really putting herself out there in a really creative, inspired way. But the interesting thing is this is coupled with the Five of Pentacles, which is a very, very different energy. The Five of Pentacles comes up when someone feels a little bit out in the dark. So you've kind of got these two energies left next to each other, and the feeling of being left out in the cold versus that little social butterfly go get them creative energy. So what pain are you carrying around being left out or feeling like you're not being included? You know, the door is locked here and shut. So this is a card of feeling excluded. But the thing to remember is that door might be locked, but there's a key sitting right next to it. So it's about shifting that perspective, and instead of waiting for someone to open that door for you, it's about taking the initiative to pick up the key, unlock the door, and to walk through it yourself. It's about taking control of the situation. If you feel like you're out in the cold, you might be out in the cold. It might be completely valid, but do something about it. You don't need to wait for someone to make that offering to you, because they might not even know you're there, or it might not be on their awareness so much. So it's really about if you do feel like you're left out, go do something different. If you've got a group of friends that you might not be vibing with or resonating with, go put yourself in situations where you might be around some different like-minded people. That's just an example. This could play out in work, in family, in any kind of environment. But I feel like it's really important for you to connect with this energy and to find that joy and to find that life spark again, because cultivating that's really going to elevate you, as opposed to feeling that sadness around this. Okay, so we want to be that high vibing queen energy and healing that part of you that does feel a little bit left out or feeling not good enough or not worthy. I feel like there is some self-worth issues around this, and that can really drag a Queen of Wands down, having self-worth issues. So really connecting in with this energy, doing things to light you up that spark joy, dancing, singing, moving your physical body, and just to really shift that stagnant energy that can hang around with that Queen of Pentacles as well. So I hope that makes sense for you, Pixie. Hope you got something out of that, my love. Really connecting in with that joy. And Pixie said, yay, I'm smiling right now. I just realised my feed stopped scrolling. Just go for a little scroller and a little smiley face. Beautiful. Okay. And Pixie said, yes, thank you. Get on your joy, girl. Go find some happiness out there. That starts within here, but we can always put ourselves in situations that bring us joy as well. All right. Let's shuffle and clear out this energy and bring in some new energy. Okay, Ashley. Would love some guidance in regards to my spiritual side, where to start. I feel like I've been feeling mum around a lot the last 2 days, but I feel like my mind might be playing tricks on me because I'm really missing her at the moment. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look for you, Ashley, my love. I'm sorry to hear that you're missing your mum. Let's see what we've got for you. Oh, sweetie, it's not in your head, okay? The first card we've got is the Sun, which is all about connecting to your joy and your vital force energy. This is a really beautiful card for expansion. Look at how her heart is open. The Sun is one of the most joyous, abundant, beautiful cards and highly manifesting cards in the deck as well. And the Two of Cups has come up next. Look at that connection. This is literally the card of connection. And look at the connection between those two hands. This is your mum literally holding your hand through these times. Okay, so this isn't in your head. I've got goosebumps under my jacket talking about this. This isn't in your head. Okay, sometimes feeling someone around us, we can actually miss them more because we're reminded of them. So obviously, our mind can play tricks on us sometimes, and sometimes we get caught in the trap of looking for signs because we're desperate for them that may or may not be there. But you know what? If it's making you feel connected to an energy, that's a beautiful thing anyway. And our thoughts I can't even say it. Our thoughts are energy. Our emotions are energy. Everything is energy. So the fact that you're thinking about something means there's an energetic connection. So giving your mum love and feeling that love within your heart of the connection that you shared with your mother is connecting with her, okay? We are all spiritual beings, but do it in a way that's soft and gentle with you, because sometimes we can get frustrated and desperately look for signs, and we can kind of interfere with the own process. If we're looking for something, we might miss the more subtleties, or do you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making sense. I feel like I'm going in circles a little bit, but I feel like you need to relax around the process because you're on the journey. You've got two of the most beautiful, beautiful cards here together. So it's just about trusting and relaxing and easing into that journey between you and your mother, because she is there with you all the time. Okay, so those little signs and synchronicities are around you. But yeah, on one hand, I want to say don't try too hard and force it. But on the other hand, she's there with you all the time. And just by thinking about her, you're bringing in that connection as well. So just soften that heart and allow it to happen, I feel. You're so connected. It's really beautiful. And Ashley said, I've been going through a lot of life hurdles that I just wish she was here for at the moment. And I just want her to tell me everything will be okay. This is telling you everything will be okay, all right? You are strong. Look at that beautiful Sun energy and that connection. She is with you every step of the way. She's literally beside you through this as well, Ashley. I promise you, those cards are guarantees, okay? I don't say that often. Those cards are guarantees because I can feel it in my energy field. Can absolutely feel it, my love. So all the best. Oh, Jessie's here. Can I have a card on my transiting Saturn? Hey, girl. Did you make it home safely today? Teresa said, shared times 20. How'd you manage that, Trees? That's intense. But thank you. And Ashley said, thank you so much with the crying face. Big shout out for sharing, Ashley. That's tough energy that you're working through, my love. But yeah, guaranteed your mum is with you. Okay, so let's do a little card for Jess on her Saturn, transiting Saturn. I was about to say Saturn return then, but not quite yet, girl. We've got a few more years till that comes around again for you. Okay, transiting Saturn. I love this, Jess. 8 of Cups. Okay, so Jess is another tarot reader, so I don't really need to tell her what this is all about. This is about letting go and releasing what hasn't worked in the past. There can be a sense of real emotional loss here. So this is about really transcending and moving away from this energy, allowing what hasn't worked to drop away and walking towards a beautiful new sunrise. And I know that Saturn is on your ascendant right now. So this is literally, that's the conjunction. Well, not a conjunction. Well, I guess it kind of is a conjunction. Saturn sitting on your ascendant degree. So there you go. And the next card, this is you all over, my love. You've got the High Priestess. So this is a shedding away. This is Big Daddy Saturn coming in with those final lessons about stripping away what isn't you, what hasn't worked, teaching you those lessons, and you're ascending to something higher, which we all know, right? That's you all over, my love. I'm going to leave it there. And glad to hear you're home safe and sound. Hey, language, girl. Oh, and Julia's giving you a little shout out. Oh, how nice. And Jess has had FFS. For those of you that don't know what that means, I'm not going to say it, but you can Google it. One of our favourite sayings, hey? Some of the time. Oh, I love you too, girl. Okay. Julia, you're jumping out at me in amongst it there, my dear. Love life. Has a relationship run its course? I've got a Cancer Sun, Taurus Moon. I am a Taurus Sun and a Cancer rising, so there you go. Do you know what your rising is, Julia? Be hilarious if it's a Virgo, then we'd have our big 3 the same in a different order. Okay, love life. Has a relationship run its course? And just so you know, guys, I would never completely throw a relationship under the bus here because timelines are fluid and every action you and your partner make can alter the timeline. So I'm reading the energy that's showing up right now in this moment. But I will say this is going through a massive period of transformation and it is make or break time. We've got the 5 of Pentacles that's come up first again. So I just talked about this energy. This is feeling shut out. This can represent a breakdown of communication and a real struggle to connect because one or both people in the relationship feel like there's that massive wall up between you and the door is locked. So there is that breakdown of communication and that breakdown of the connection there. The next card that has come out is a Major Arcana card and it's the card of Judgment. So, just the name of the card tells you that this is kind of going to go one way or the other. Either way, this is a time for up-leveling. Only you will truly know if the relationship's run its course, but all I'm going to say is something drastic has to change because if things keep going the way they are, they're going to go nowhere. It's just going to lead to more and more of this and you're going to get stuck in this energy which no one wants. So this is a time to ascend, to really either make a breakthrough or to make a big decision about what is in your highest interest moving forward. So something has to give, something has to change. As I said at the start, I'd never throw a relationship under the bus completely because free will, it's always in your hands and it's in your partner's hands. The two of you have the potential to transform this relationship or if it's just not going to work, then it is a really beneficial time to make a decision about the best way moving forward. So all of the best for that, Julia. That Judgment card is always a big one as well. Okay. Julia said, yes, it sure does. All right. And Julia said 100% right. That's what I'm trying right now. Yeah. Good move. Just keep following your intuitive guidance around it as well. Because obviously sometimes it is best to walk away, but sometimes if we give that other person a chance to level up, they might be able to meet us there. Okay, so yeah, all the best. As I said, don't want to throw anyone under a bus tonight, but something's got to change. Okay. Let's have a little look. Okay, Florence. Oh, I'm so thirsty tonight. Oh, I feel like I haven't drank water all year. I don't know what's going on there. So go drink some water, guys, in case I'm picking up on some dehydrated, dried out little sultana watching here. Aquarius. Florence, speaking of water, Aquarian, the water carrier. Make sure you're hydrated, Florence, in case that's for you, my love. I would love to know more about career, please. P.S. I've asked for a general reading before, so that's okay, any of them, of course. Okay, well, that's all right. We can look at career. Okay, and someone from the Lighthouse page, I can't see your name, has said the macrame wall hanging in the background is stunning. Thank you. I love it too. Even though I had to pretty much assemble it myself when it arrived in the post, but we won't go there. It's looking good now, thank goodness. Okay, let's have a look for you, Florence. Career. Okay, beautiful time for learning. We've got the Page of Swords that's come up first, okay? So this is about perspective. This is about ideas. This is finding some new inspiration around career. So you might be looking at a new career path or a bit of a change direction, or to study and expand your knowledge. All of those things will be really highly beneficial with that Page of Swords. She's really an inspired learner and an inspired thinker as well. And you've got this coupled with the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, she's really about introspection here. You can see that her solar plexus are really lit up here. So this is also about kind of tapping into that personal power. The Seven of Wands can feel a little bit defensive and on edge. So I'm not sure if something's happened in the past. I feel like maybe you've been kind of, you might feel a little bit restricted or a little bit pigeonholed with where you've been in the past. So this is really time to think outside the box. I'm looking at that circle around her as I'm saying that, and it feels like she's been boxed in a little bit. So I feel like this is the time to break those glass ceilings and to really tap into some new inspired ideas around your career. And as an Aquarian, you do have some big outlandish ideas. So follow those breadcrumbs, because I feel like they will serve you really nicely at the moment. And if you are inspired to learn or study, amazing. Even if it's just part-time, if you need to work around it. But I feel like that mental stimulation is going to serve you really well and kind of lead you on a beautiful new adventure moving forward, Florence. So I love that. Love those cards. Okay, let's have a shuffle. Have a little look, see who else is on. So thanks for hanging in there, guys. And please remember to follow, like, subscribe to my socials to reciprocate some of the energy I'm putting out here for you tonight. So my links are in the video description, so please check those out as well. And you can always leave me a little review on my Facebook page if you love my readings as well, and I will send you so much virtual love. You're going to feel it, okay? You're going to feel it. Let's have a look. Who have we got next? Okay, just have a little scroll. I like to scroll up and down the feed, guys. Okay, so I got one from my YouTube. I hope you're still watching, Swaggy Star. Love the name. Good morning. So I am in Western Australia where it's night. So you're obviously watching from, are you in Europe or the UK or the US or somewhere else? So with the guy I'm interested in, can't even say that, I'm all tongue-tied, interested in stop social media stalking me and come forward about how he feels about me anytime soon. Gotta love a good social media stalker, hey? Let's have a look what energy we've got for you, Swaggy Star. Hopefully you are still here. Let's have a look. Okay. You know what? I don't reckon he is going to come forward anytime soon. The first card we've got is a Three of Wands. So to me, this is a card of solitude. This is kind of you looking out going, I see you. I see what you're doing out there, stalker. So there's kind of that energy, but this is also the energy of looking out for what's next. So it's kind of like, I feel like you're hanging up on this a little bit too much. You're a bit hung up rather. My words are so twisted. I feel like there's a lot of scattered energy here, and this could be that breakdown of communication around you as well. So looking out, going, what's next? Are you going to do something? To me, this is waiting for him to make a move, but you know what? I don't feel like it's going to happen in a hurry. If it does happen, it might be ages down the track, but I feel like he's quite emotionally immature around it all. You know, he doesn't know how to approach it, so he's just keeping his distance and watching from afar. The next card we've got is the Six of Pentacles. So this is about reciprocated energy. This is about giving and taking. And to me, it doesn't feel like there's an actual exchange taking place. It's just you kind of looking out. It's almost like you're willing him to make contact with you, but I don't feel like it's going to happen, or it's not going to happen in a hurry, because he's just not emotionally there at the moment. It's just like he's enjoying watching that, but he's not really invested emotionally in it, or he's too emotionally immature to even know how to kind of move forward and proceed. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense. Swaggy, all the best. It is quite confusing when someone shows an interest in you, but then at the same time doesn't really. Can be a bit strange. Okay. Let's have a little look. Go for another scroll. See what we've got. Okay. Have a bit of a scroll around. What do we got? Kaya, are you still with me, Kaya? Pisces Sun, Aries Moon, Virgo rising. Okay, so I hope you're still with me, my love, and I'll just draw a general card for you. It's drawn to your beautiful energy. Pisces Sun, Aries Moon, Virgo rising. So you got some water, some fire, and some earth. Interesting combo. Let's have a look for you, Kaya. So you've got no air on your natal big three, and you've got all air in these readings tonight. You've got the King and the Queen of Swords. So to me, this looks almost like a relationship reading. It doesn't have to be romantic necessarily, but possibly, because you've got a king and a queen there sitting side by side, and you can see how the queen's turned away at the moment. The Queen and King of Swords can be quite headstrong and stubborn when they get their idea fixated on a certain thing, a bit like how a Taurus earth sign can have that stubborn rigidness around them, because air signs are that mental activity. So if their mind is made up and it becomes rigid and fixated, then it's not going to budge. So to me, this could represent a bit of a breakdown of communication. The air signs are always about communication as well. So a communication breakdown, or just a bit of a barrier. It's like the words aren't getting through, or the words are being misinterpreted. So it's like there's been a bit of a disconnection here. So that queen really needs to turn around, and the king needs to face her. And I feel like, I don't know why I want to say this. I feel like they need to look into each other's eyes and soften their hearts and really open up about their truth and about what's needed, about what they can offer each other and how they can connect again. So it's that real softening of the heart and finding that beautiful connection. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, Kaya, and I hope you're still with me. And Swaggy Star said, you're correct, he's scared and doesn't know how to speak up. Thank you for the reading. Yeah, I just feel like he's quite emotionally immature. He can't handle it and he doesn't want the rejection. So it's like he's just going to hang around in the background. But the problem is, if we know that about someone and we reach out to them all the time in the first instance, it's kind of enabling that behaviour, because we're not allowing them to do that work, So it's a bit of a catch-22, isn't it? Bit of a catch-22. Okay, let's have another look-see. What do we got? Hope everyone's survived their Monday okay. Okay, Hayley Marie. Let's have a look for you, my love. I saw your love heart, scrolled up and saw your name. So there you go. What's next for me? Okay, so general reading about what's next for Hayley Marie. Okay, my love. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got the Hermit up first, Hayley. So this is the card of Virgo. So there's a lot of that self-care, self-nourishment and growth happening here. You know, Virgo has a lot of healing energy as well and a lot of nurturing energy. And really loves to have everything just so. But the thing about our journey is we can't always control it. So the Hermit's really inviting us to go within and to connect with that inner power and do that inner healing work. The next card we've got is a Six of Wands here. So quite a different energy here. To me, it feels like the energy of the Hermit is facing into this. So this is acknowledging something. This is acknowledging the need to move on from something and to find healing from whatever this Six of Wands is representing. The Six of Wands is moving away from something, and there's a sense of grief about it. It's needing to let things go. And the thing is, it can feel quite painful to let something go that we were very invested in and really wanted to work out, but it's quite liberating as well, because that boat that she's on is literally taking her to greener pastures. So it's about letting something go, and then it's about moving on to something better within that. So I feel like the Hermit's finally ready to face this, and there'll be a lot of healing and growth that comes out of it. And it's a real up-leveling. The Hermit's a really good opportunity to shed away those lower layers and to really step up. It looks like she's floating in this energy as well. So it's got that kind of vibe of ascension and descending above whatever this is, and allowing that to fall away and to heal and to, you know, feel and process the grief, but not getting stuck in it, not getting hung up on whatever that represents there. So I hope that makes sense, Hayley. But yeah, beautiful time to move on, but we can feel some of that residual grief hanging around as well. Okay. And I was just really drawn to that trees. Need help with my daughter problems with her partner. Hard for me, single mum and nana. She has a 4-year-old daughter. And Hayley said, beautiful, thank you so much. You're welcome, Hayley. All the best with that one. Okay, daughter problems with her partner. Hard for me being single mum and nana. Okay, so the first card we've got is the Nine of Wands. So this is that wounded warrior energy. That's her nickname, the wounded warrior. So you can see the wall she's built to protect herself. The thing about the Nine of Wands is that the battle has been fought. You still might be hurting, but there's still that glimmer of hope. There's still that wand there with the light shining bright. So it can feel quite defensive and quite painful to be sitting in this energy. But I feel like, you know, the worst is over, in the sense that it's kind of reached a point now where it feels really messy. It feels really yuck. You know, the fight's been there and it might not be completely over yet, but I feel like there's the resilience and the strength on all fronts to get through this. It might just not feel like it. You know, after we've been through some shitty stuff, it can make us feel quite weak and defeated. So it's about really tuning into that energy of the light on the end of that wand there, and to really access that whatever way that we can, you know, connecting back to that source energy. And the next card we've got is the Hanged Man. So this is that energy of feeling stuck. So I feel like this situation isn't going to resolve straight away, but there is so much growth to be had around this energy. So the Hanged Man's that energy of Neptune, which is a little bit deceptive, but it's all about that change in perspective. She's hanging upside down, you know, hanging there, but she's not actually stuck. She can move out of there, but it is a slower energy. So I feel like this energy will drag on a little bit, but there'll be some growth to come out of it, and there is a shift in perspective that is needed, seeing things a little bit differently, and trying not to get bogged down in the heaviness or the sadness or the troubled times, finding those small moments of joy and connection that you can have with each other. And I know it's easy said than done when we're dealing with family stuff and single parenting and responsibilities and children, all that, it's all huge stuff. And I'm not trying to downplay what you're going through just by saying, look on the bright side of life, because I know it's so much more complicated than that, because life isn't always sunshine and roses, let's face it. But having said that, there is a lot to come out of this, and you can see that Hanged Man is kind of moving away from this energy. So there is some more work to do, but that change in perspective is really going to help you through it. And I just feel like connecting to those small moments day to day, getting through one little thing at a time is really going to be beneficial. So I hope that makes sense for you, trees, my dear. All right. Let's have a little look. Okay, so Laura, a love reading, please. Thank you. Let's have a look what's on the love cards for you tonight, my dear. And if I don't get to you tonight, I will be back next week. You can always reach out with me during the week for a little reading if you would like. I do recorded 5-minute readings within 24 hours delivered straight to your email inbox. And although they're only 5 minutes, I tune into the energy first and really connect with it so I can get a lot into that 5 minutes. And I've had some really good feedback around that as well. So if something big has come up for you, feel free to reach out for one of those as well if you would like some fast guidance. Okay, so let's have a look for Laura. Okay, wow, 9 of Wands has just come up again as the second card in this reading. First card is the King of Wands. I feel like there might be a little bit of conflict at the moment. I'm just drawn, there just looks like two very, very strong people here. Look at these energies standing next to each other with that King and that 9 of Wands. You've even got the masculine and the feminine element here as well. Obviously, the gender roles within the tarot deck are fluid, but it's just really interesting to see the way that they're standing next to each other like that. So, Laura, I'm not sure if you're in a love relationship now or you're looking, but I feel like things might be a little bit heated or fiery or reactive. I feel like this is around someone that you already know, whether it's something new or something existing, but this doesn't feel like a really new energy as in someone that you're going to meet tomorrow or next week. Could be wrong, but the vibe I'm getting is that you're kind of already on each other's radar. And if you are represented by the female energy, it's about having those defenses from past hurts up. So there might be some healing work to do around it. And it's just, it's quite interesting. The King of Wands can be a real charmer, a really nice guy, but if you've got your defenses up, it's just going to be like clashing. It's just all that fire energy and that passion kind of coming at each other. Could be quite fiery and steamy and romantic, but it could also be quite reactive and quite hurtful as well if some words are being thrown around there. So I'm not really sure what's happening in your love life exactly, but just keeping a check on that reactivity. If you're struggling to be vulnerable and open up, look at the wounds from your past and how they might be holding you back from finding joy in your relationships moving forward. Okay, so Laura is with someone at the moment. So there might be some heart healing work to do in order to fully be able to connect there, Laura. I hope some of these words make sense for you, my love. I'm going to leave it there because I'm trying to squeeze in as many readings as we can. But yes, just keeping an eye on that, any heart wounds from past hurts you might have up, which might be inhibiting that connection with your special someone moving forward. All right, give these a quick shuffle. So Laura said, thank you. Sorry, that was so short and sweet, Laura. Trying to fire through as many as we can because we've still got lots of questions. And you're so welcome, Hayley. Okay, we'll go Rebecca, and if I haven't got to you guys, I'm so sorry. I'll draw some group cards after this little one for Rebecca here as well. So start energetically sending me your intention now, and hopefully the group message will hit the nail on the head for you. If you have been listening, thank you, and if someone else's message seemed to resonate with you, take it and go with that as well, because that's the way that these collective readings work. We are all energetic beings who are connected quantumly. So if the shoe fits, take it and wear it. Okay, Rebecca, I hope you're still with me. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Cups is leaving something behind that hasn't worked. This is something you were very emotionally invested in, so it can be quite painful and it can have that sense of grief around it. The Knight of Pentacles is next, which is beautiful because it's grounding that energy down. It's bringing that emotional energy down to a realistic, tangible level, and he is moving on. It is one foot in front of the other. It is a very slow moving energy, but it's a really positive energy from this Eight of Cups because there is movement there and it's solid, grounded, realistic movement. So it's a very beautiful energy for healing. Just don't try and rush the process, you know. The Knight of Pentacles is never about rushing, but he's about building things that last and really planning out one foot in front of the other. Beautiful energy to move forward from that. So, Rebecca is here. Sure am. Thank you. So there you go, Rebecca. I hope that makes a bit of sense. And let's pull some group cards. Hi, Scott. I'm well, thanks. How are you? I'm just wrapping up now, just doing some group messages. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. And please remember to head over and follow my socials and reach out if you would like more info. Okay, 2 court cards. This is us, guys. This is all of us in the house. We've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands here. So get to learning, get to studying. It's a really intellectual time and a time for having fun. So don't overthink things too much. But if you are on a mission to learn and grow and expand, that's beautiful energy. But just remember to find joy and fun while you do it. You don't want to be stuck in really serious contemplation and not find any joy. And on the same token, don't party too hard with this Queen of Wands. I'm getting them all mixed up, my Queens and my Knights, with this Knight of Wands. Don't party too hard, you know, you do have some responsibility, so it's about balancing the work and the play and the mental thinking stuff with the going out and finding joy in the everyday. So beautiful messages there, and I'll pull an affirmation card as well. Okay. And Rebecca said that does resonate. Thank you. Hopefully these group messages are resonating, Scott, because I'm wrapping it up down to my last minute. Okay, so affirmation card for us. Envy. I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay, so we are one. I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So we are all individual and unique, yet we are all the same. Okay, guys, big love. Please remember to follow, like, subscribe to my socials to stay updated with my latest, and I'll see you on here again next week. Love you guys. See you later.